Denver, and this is my YouTube show. It's called Denver Smith Show. It's a YouTube show where I interview people by Zoom meeting and then edit it into a funny show. And this episode is with a whole band, or by my count, 3/5 of a band. There's 5 members, and 3 of them are here. And we interview them, and there's also a performance that they did at a place called Crawford's that's in Los Angeles. And there's a short performance video of theirs, and then we come back and talk more. And it's funny and fun, and you should watch it. And this could be the last episode of my YouTube show. So thanks for watching, everybody who's been watching, and we'll see if there's more. Thanks. Bye.
Hello.
Hi, Tom. Yeah.
I love that. Stare at my computer with tech issues, eye gaze you have going on.
Yeah.
I,
How's it going?
I'm good.
Have you seen Adam or Josh around?
Oh, I thought they were coming.
I know. Where are they? Let's see.
These things take a minute to like beach ball. Yo, Adam, we're doing that Zoom thing. Cold out the window. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Un momento, senor.
All right, be right there.
Of course.
Adam's here.
That's the little boy Adam. Yeah.
That looked like Adam when he was little.
Yeah, when I raised him.
Hello, Adam. Adam's like a sound guy too, right?
Yeah, he has like 15 buttons on everything.
But it should sound good.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Hi, how are you guys?
So it's already recording, you guys.
That's great.
And is Josh still coming?
Yeah, he should be. He's in the middle of crisis right now.
About his apartment?
Yeah, the apartment building had a massive fire. And
Yeah, it was like under him or above him or something.
yeah, he's out of his apartment and most of his stuff is destroyed. So he's staying with friends until he can start to gather. Well, we'll let him talk about it.
Okay.
Where'd Tom go? He hates Echo Mike.
Maybe he's like,
I had to get mine.
wow, that's a nice keyboard.
Tom and I have been being stupid for a long time.
Does it have a drum machine on it?
Of course. Yeah.
Get in there, Timmy.
You could give us a beat or something.
There's no good beats on it.
It's got the best beats. That's the SK. Denver.
You guys are both in Los Angeles, right?
No.
I live in Vancouver.
Cool. I'm trying to figure out if it's recording, because I've never had 3 people before,
Ooh.
or 4.
That's what he said. Tom, can you talk to us about this?
I found this painting on the street in Joshua Tree, and I love that painting.
That's like a famous painting, right?
Yeah.
It's not hella famous, but like
There's a story about it, Tom. Have you heard it? The story is that the original is at the Chicago Art Institute or Museum next to the lake, and a young comedian in Chicago, Second City, I guess, who really felt like he sucked. He bombed so hard, by the name of William Murray, known now as Bill Murray.
Mm.
He was like so distraught that he decided he was going to end his life. And so he was like walking towards the lake to go jump in the lake and drown himself. And he said, fuck it, I'll go to the museum on my way to end things. And he saw this, which was on display. at the museum, Song of the Lark, which is it's a picture of a young working woman at perhaps the end of a long day or the beginning of another long day, who's taking a moment to, from her work, stop and listen to the song of a lark. And he read the little thing, right? And decided, Bill Murray, and decided, you know what, I'll take this as a message to perhaps just enjoy small things in the toil.
Yeah, I had a hard day, but this lady had a really hard day, and she's good with finishing her day by just a gaze.
Is it still the male gaze if we're looking at her gaze?
It's a Sufi term, and it involves like opening your mind and body and senses to the world. And so you can do a gaze in your nose, your eye, your ear, your skin, or any combo thereof.
So, hey, you guys, like, can I introduce you guys? We're still waiting for Josh to come. Hopefully,
Yeah,
where's
I
that
texted
guy?
him. I
But,
said, Josh, get in. Yeah, go ahead.
we have Adam and Tom from this is Dream Center. The Dream Center, right? Or is it just Dream?
Center, dream.
It's just Dream Center with no the, right?
Yeah, Dream Center.
And you guys, have you guys only played one show so far?
We played one show. Tom was there via audio triggers, pre-recorded. But Tom and I have made music together for many years.
How many years?
Oh man, I'm gonna go back to like 2008, 9.
Yeah, 7 maybe.
Hey, look who's here.
Oh shit, Josh is here. So yeah, since then I got introduced to all those people in the Marriage Records world when I was in Portland.
The band was one musician, Adam,
It's not true.
poet,
Kurt.
Curtis, a photographer,
Yeah,
Jeff
Curtis' brother.
Carpenter.
Oh, Carpinetta was in there. Yeah.
There was a bunch of artists, and then like a few musicians were like, "Okay, we're just having fun. Let's go."
No rules.
Well,
I'm here now.
Oh,
Hi, Josh.
Hey.
Thank you for coming.
Josh is in.
I'm also part of Dream Center.
Maybe right here we could put in a clip of Dream Center.
I mean, do we actually have to do that, or can you just like do that post?
Yeah, we'll
Production.
do all that in the post.
Do that in
But-
post.
Yeah, but right around here we can put in a video or a clip of you guys performing, maybe from the Crawford show.
Theoretically, yes.
My heart were fixed by gold, that blue and sun of the 7 hills. Lay here and stare at clouds and see otters become penguins. Why do clouds not fall if they are water? Is everything once or all at once? How can I live more like grizzly Adams? How do I learn how to care about everyone? To embrace these questions, I sit in the shower, in the ever sound, concentric loop. Looking at that gasping ratio of gold and brokenness in this world. So while I I will be out in the water, thinking of circles. I will be out walking in rain showers. I know why clouds don't fall. It's because geese fly in them. The past is only a route held together by rings. See, the clouds always move. And the penguins and otters waddle on my chest as they walk in my arm. Sea crane rise in the clouds. Always good.
Okay.
Wow, what a
That was
show.
so- I'm really surprised how well we performed there.
Yeah, you guys were great.
It wasn't what I expected, but it came out great. You know?
I mean, it was a great show. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes and ears. And you
I
guys
really liked Adam, our
killed
drummer,
it.
Adam. It's ADEM, Adam, our drummer. I really liked his mock turtleneck. And his mustache was on point.
He couldn't make it tonight.
Apparently not.
Baker's hours.
He works Baker's hours.
I used to do that. But doesn't the bakers like go to work at like midnight or something?
Yeah, 4.
No, they wake up at midnight.
Yeah.
I used to work at a bakery and I worked like the graveyard shift. But my job was mostly like cleaning up the bakery. Or it was partly a restaurant. I had to clean up the restaurant part. But I also made scones.
That is a straight up conversation ended right there. It's like, I made scones. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Is that a crane behind you? What?
Pelican.
That's okay.
That's nice.
Okay.
I like the bird.
Yeah.
It's a real
Yeah.
nice touch. My last guest had a trash can in the background, and I was kind of mad.
Josh, did you drop your phone in the toilet?
Me? No. No. Does it look that way?
A little bit.
Jesus, I'm in the kitchen of a very nice place in Venice, actually. So make no mistake, like I'm actually well taken care of.
Okay.
Yes, my building lit on fire, but given the circumstances, I'm all right. Wait, are the others still here? How does this work?
Have you guys ever seen that movie Gremlins? Do you guys have some strong opinions about Gremlins?
Not really.
Is there a cute one?
Yeah, Gizmo.
Gizmo. This is how band practice usually goes. I don't know, man. I'm on my computer.
Do you guys use a lot of pedals?
8. I use 8.
Well, it looks like at least a dozen pedals.
Yeah, it's 8.
Hey, what would you guys say are like your influences for Dream Center?
I'm looking for Can. And I like bands where the guy on the Vox doesn't have to like la 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 la. At the beginning of coming into punk, there was a lot of bands that would do like talkative stuff with music.
The Fall.
Like the Minutemen have that song where it's just like our history. This is the history of the Minutemen. Blah, blah.
Oh, by the way, Josh, did you go see Mike Watt?
I didn't. I ran out of time. I think what's worked about this in general is our love for like language and our love for like experimentation of like thought. So when we ask like what are our influences, I don't think there's so much like bands. It's just much as like ward people or people who like
Artists.
bend artists, yes, bend the rules of like what a thing should be and kind of blend and incorporate various mediums. I think that's the strong suit and the influence of our band, so to speak.
We have about 5 minutes left, you guys. So
So you want to run it back or
come with your A game for big closers here.
Well, I have a few more questions to just kind of make, because I came in late.
Okay.
it took you some time to kind of figure things out too, to be fair.
I kind of want to know Adam Clayton Portner's take on all this. Like, how did this materialize? What is Dream Center? What are we doing here?
Well, the story, as I like to say, is that Josh tells me about his various musical adventures while I'm serving him beer at the bar. And he tells me, I met this kid, this Bosnian anarchist drummer. I go, okay, I'm listening. He says, yeah, and this other guy, Jay, and we've been making some noise, man, making some stuff I think you might be into. I say, what are you trying to sound like? What does it sound like? And he says, we're trying to sound like Can. And I said, when's band practice? I'm in. So
more Can, not so much like Harmonia or something like that.
Because of the drummer, the live drummer, less Harmonia or Noi. I think they were going for more Can. So I'm a big, of course, German music fan.
Yeah.
And so I showed up, but it being a rock situation, I brought my guitar, brought my pedals. Josh had his bass. We went to this little dingy studio that had amps and a drum set, and we just pay $15-20 an hour to jam out. And I recorded it, and that's our first jams, and that was earlier this year. And over the course of jamming with Josh and Adam and Jay and a little bit of Gabe, he came through. I don't think he's on the record except for his presence. I think he was in the room. I took all those recordings and put them all together and tried to add some more shit on top, more guitars, edit things, make something codified, kind of use them as the building blocks or something. And I thought, this is almost good.
And I just want to say that the whole reason I think we're having a conversation now with Denver is because Denver has kind of championed this, and Denver has also been some strange ghost producer for this whole thing, because Denver, I can't imagine being at Crawford's or like enjoying a conversation at Crawford's without you. And I think this is why we're doing this now. Like, you're very good at encouraging things, and I'm also excited that you are excited, if that means anything to you.
Yeah.
The ZZV thing. I don't know. Right.
We have a lot of families that listen to
With their children in their lap. They're like,
well, at least one.
I think
Well,
Denver, I think we've talked a lot about ourselves. What's going on with this? Like, what are the ambitions for this sort of thing? Like,
for the
where's this going?
well, you guys are on episode 14 of the show
Okay.
so far. So it's taken me
Like
like
we're on
two,
13.
and at 13 was cursed because it was supposed to be with this woman who's kind of a friend of mine. Her name is Lizzie Cooperman. She's like a comedian and stuff.
she's a great comedian. She uses the toy piano.
Yeah, she uses like a big ass keyboard. Like I think it might be a full 88 keys or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They asked her what setting she puts it on when she does her thing, and it's the voice setting. I don't know how many voice settings there are, but it's like the setting for voice. But the bad part of that episode was that I did a whole interview with her, and it went pretty well, and then I realized I forgot to push record. I feel like I'm still trying to come back from that. That was like a real blow to the show, you know? Well, I have a question for you guys. Can I ask one more question?
No.
Which
Bringing it back to Dream Center.
Yeah,
There's a real place in LA called the Dream Center.
I'd like to speak to this
yeah.
because I feel like there's been some conflict of
There's been a
intellectual
lot of
property.
talk in the press about that.
I think we've established a certain sort of fondness for just saying the dumbest thing and having that like kind of develop and become something interesting. So Dream Center was not a direct take from Dream Center. I honestly didn't even know that Dream Center was a thing.
I think I can see the Dream Center from my house.
It is a thing, but I honestly did not know it was a thing like that.
It's a really tall building. It says
I did-
Dream Center real thing.
I've never seen it.
I thought it would be a cool name for a band.
Yeah, it is a cool name for a band.
If you can picture the moment of walking in the front door and saying, "Hello, Melinda, can I meet your creative director?" And hey, I want to give you a tape of our band called Dream Center. How do you picture that dynamic happening?
Like if they could play it on the stereo there.
And I want to put this on the record. For me, Dream Center means the you know, we gotta flip these words. Center dreams.
This is my first podcast ever. And I love how far we've taken it from like, I forget what it was called.
It was a Pontiac Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Sedan.
Le Mans is French for the hands.
Le Mans. This feels pretty natural. Like we could talk about anything. Is that a R202 behind you? Is that like a delay device behind you?
Yeah, I've had that since I was a kid.
And what's the thing beneath it?
A Moog
Thick
microphone.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I've had that. Those are both my father's, and so I
Oh.
inherited those. I forcibly inherited both of those when I was
Oh.
14.
It's
And I
very
keep them
cool.
with me at all times. That's
What did your
been-
dad do? Was he a musician?
Yeah, he is a musician. He plays more gigs than any of us playing jazz in
Yeah.
Monterey, California.
Cool.
In the 70s and 80s, he was deep into synthesizers and all of the
Cool.
keyboards that were coming out at the time.
Adam, let
supported
me
by
ask
the
you
first.
this. May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How did you and Adam first meet?
Oh, we went through that before you got here.
Tom,
Yeah, man.
you've continued to grow as a poet. You are just always transcendent. What's gonna happen next?
Reading, keep reading.
Just keep reading?
I'm putting out a new book that's realty poems.
Realty
The-
poems.
Yeah, a realtor lady hires me, and I go to these like fancy houses, and then I write a poem about them, and then she pays me good money
Hmm.
for the poem, and then she puts that in like the listing for the house. So it's not just like 260, 2.5 bath, like 3.5, whatever. It's
Right.
feel the chestnut, feel the bird enter your chest, open and leave.
And do you go to each house and like
Yeah, yeah. That's
You
part
go
of
to
the
each
process.
house.
experience it?
Absolutely go to each one, right?
Yeah, yeah. And that book is like on the way to the press. And then I have another book. I mean, I have a lot of books, that are near done. I'm not very good at finishing shit.
So if you just look on wherever, like look up Tom Blood and you can find your stuff.
You might find that I won the Oregon Book Award for poetry.
That's pretty cool.
I love you all.
Okay, good night, you guys. Thank you very much for being on here. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Denver.